So what's going on, guys? Last video we talked about this 2016 Chevy Silverado. It was a 5.3 with 72,000 miles, no check engine light. It had rough idle. What I kind of came to the conclusion is we have to do the DOD delete, and it still could be a fuel injector. So I got on the phone with the people over at Texas Speed. They're really actually very helpful. What I ended up going with is, just a regular factory DOD delete kit. This procedure that I'm going to be showing, I mean, I've never done this before. This is going to be my first time. I usually work on old school stuff, and this could be intimidating or whatever. But where I was going with the Texas Speed thing, I talked to them. They got me the stock kit. They were telling me that it's still possibly an ejector, which that's what I kind of came to the conclusion with too. So I'm going to try to clean the injectors. I've seen some videos on how to do that. Maybe I'll look at that. Maybe I'll just replace the injectors. Maybe I'll just replace the one injector that I feel like it is. So at Texas Speed, I did order the factory cam and the delete. So we'll do that, and it came with, or I had to pay for it extra, the computer so I can program it. And I guess it just takes the variable timing or whatever the hell it is, the displacement, out of the computer somehow. Maybe I'm right. If you're watching this video and you know this stuff and I'm doing something wrong, please let me know, because I don't want to spend any more money than I have to. So far, I'm probably, with the tools and the kit with shipping and everything, maybe like $1,800, $1,850, but I'm gonna still need to do oil, radiator fluid, just random little other things that are probably gonna end up adding up to maybe another $100 or so. I'm assuming maybe it'll be more, who knows. And I guess everything on this engine is put together with silicone, so I'm gonna have to do some cleaning of the heads and do a certain way so I don't mess anything up. Plus, I've never worked on all aluminum stuff, so this will be interesting. So this repair is basically going to be done after work, after my daughter's asleep, after my wife's asleep, where I only have a couple hours to do. But I'm probably going to break it up into sections so that if anybody needs to reference anything, I guess they'll have like decent video to go back and look, like how to take some sort of intake things off or whatever the case may be, however it gets broken up. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start by taking this stuff apart. I already had taken this cowl piece off. I need to actually fix my train horn, so I guess I'll end up pulling this apart. It's just these little trees. You pop them up, pull the things out, and the plastic comes off. There's some 10 millimeters, I believe is what they were. Pull those out, and then you just grab the grill and pull it out. So I want to say any 2014 to maybe 2018 or 19 should all come apart the same way. It's so scary to pull this apart. You feel like you're gonna break it. And just like that, comes off. Oh, look, look what's there. Oh my God. Oh, I think it's already no good. Are they any good? I think they're no good. Yeah. Huh. I wonder when that happened. Whatever it was, the bird abandoned it, I guess. That bird's nest was so cool. I can't believe that happened. I mean, I never noticed it. Now that I got the grill off, I mean, obviously I see it, but wow, that's something you don't see every day. Anyway, let's start taking off this intake. So these guys, what you have to do is you have to push this down. Well, I guess you got to push it in first. Push it down, and then it'll pop off. Same thing over here. Boom. I'm just going to reattach them back here so I don't mess it up. Next, I'm going to get the 8mm out. Start taking these pipes off. You know what? I probably take this whole box out. I believe that is 8mm as well. Sometimes you just got to do a little bit extra. I'm actually going to unhook this air box. What you got to do is pop this little tab up, squeeze in here, that'll come off. I already had the tree off from earlier. I'm just going to move that off to the side. Simple little plug. For some reason this fourth one they put in such the oddest spot. It's so hard to get. You have to go like around the air condition lines. Mass airflow sensor looks clean. That's going to be impossible to tell, but it's clean. We have another 8mm here on the throttle body. It just picks right up. Alright, so I'm about to wrap it up for the night. So we diagnosed the issue. We found out that we probably have a lifter issue, or it could be a fuel injector. Who knows yet? I'm going to look it up. We're going to order the kit, get everything we need, the tools. I think there's some specialty tools. I never worked on these motors, so this is going to be my first time. So it'll be a fun learning experience, I'm sure. Hopefully I can get it done within a week or two, maybe longer. I don't know. I wish GM would just fix this themselves and not leave it up to people who bought this truck for $40,000 to have to fix it themselves. Hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, later.